Before we begin the video, I'd like to give a big shout out to our most recent Patreon supporters, Tristan Johnson, Sammy, and Matthew Knudsen. Thank you very much for your support. And if you want to support us on Patreon as well, feel free to click the link down below in the description to find out more, and we'll see you there. Take care, guys. Hello everybody, my name is Nate, and today we're going to be watching some Markiplier, Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted, Part 1. You know what I'm thinking? Mark is going to reaffirm himself as the king of Five Nights at Freddy's!
Is he? Is that what he is?
He calls himself that.
Fair enough.
Quite a bit. He actually, in one video, he was like, now I take my crown as the king of Five Nights at Freddy's! Just, being Mark.
Fair enough.
Being his regular goofy self. Which is why we love him. I mean, come on. He's Mark.
So, go ahead and post all your hateful comments in the description, but I don't like Five Nights at Freddy's at all.
Well, I'm indifferent on Five Nights at Freddy's. I played the first few, and to me, they were pretty fun. But then I started to figure out the formula of it. But from what I understand, this actually takes a lot of inspiration from the what's the name of that? Birth of Creation, the Birth of Creation games that were made as a little bit of a parable to Five Nights at Freddy's, and this takes inspiration from it by making it a lot more interactive versus you pretty much being stuck in one stationary position and looking around for stuff. Instead, in here, and from what I understand, this is VR, and it's a lot more immersive and a lot more terrifying. And I'm not gonna lie, there were some jump scares in Five Nights at Freddy's that got me. But the problem, I think where a lot of the fear comes from with Five Nights at Freddy's is the uncanny valley of the animatronic creatures. And well, you see, Chuck E. Cheese, Chuck E. Cheese, I loved as a kid. I think about now, and it actually scares me a little bit because you never know who is behind the mask. And when you actually read up on a story that happened in Aurora, Colorado, where someone it was closing night it was closing time at this Chuck E. Cheese establishment, and five employees were in there, and they were closing everything down. Everything was going great. But unbeknownst to them, in the bathroom, there was a sixth person present. This sixth person was armed with a pistol, came out, and shot every single member of the staff, and only one survived. And it's actually pretty terrifying when you think about it. And that, to me, when I heard that, it permanently changed my thinking of Chuck E. Cheese's forever, because it pretty much kills the idea that the people who are working here are well-balanced people who are here to entertain, but instead, there's some people who work there that honestly might very well not have the best intentions in mind for you and or your kids.
The only thing about that is that's literally everywhere.
I know, but you think about Chuck E. Cheese is specifically marketed towards kids.
Yeah, just
like Just Jump. I mean, at Just Jump, it's a little bit different, but Just Jump, they're not wearing masks. At Chuck E. Cheese's, they're all wearing masks. I mean, you can say the same thing about Disneyland, and actually, some people have made up some pretty wicked horror stories about some of the characters at Disneyland.
Yeah,
but with that added allure, plus of Chuck E. the real life scenario in a Chuck E. Cheese parabled with that, I mean, it's a pretty frightening thing to think about. But
I don't know, for some reason it just doesn't spark my horror part of my brain very well. Neither do the animatronics. And, like, just the looks of them, they look more goofy to me than scary. It relies almost entirely on RNG jump scare, like, sudden out of nowhere factor to me to actually be scary.
Yeah, fair enough. But
I only played the first one, but the gameplay of the first one just wasn't fun either. It was boring. So I mean, I watched Matt Pat's video on the lore behind the entire series, and the lore kind of sounded neat, but it just doesn't rate very high at all on my scary scale. So
Fair enough. I mean, personally to me, like you said, Visage to you is probably one of the scariest games you've ever played.
Visage is the scariest fucking game ever, like, that I've played so far.
Yeah. Well, that's to you, and to other people out there, Five Nights at Freddy's is the scariest game, and I know
Visage just does so many things that are, like, just... Basically, like, you know how Outlast, like, spoilers if you haven't played through Outlast, but Outlast does the thing where you rely on that camera the entire time of the night vision on it, and then one of the parts, like about 3/4 of the way through the game, you drop your fucking camera down a hole in the floor, and you're going to have to go through the dark to find it.
Yeah.
And it just makes you feel so vulnerable and uncomfortable.
yeah, you feel helpless because you don't know what's in
And
front of you.
Visage does a bunch of that. Like, because it makes you have
Well,
to
you
keep the
rely on
lights
candles,
on.
you rely on the
Well,
you
yeah,
rely
you have to
on
keep the
light.
lights on, or you straight up die.
Yeah.
So that's factor number one. You're always like, gotta stay in the light, gotta stay in the light. I'm nervous. Oh shit, you know, like. Then part of the way into the game, into the first chapter, you go into something outside of the house, and then when you come back to the house, something has taken all the light switches out of the house. So you're like, oh shit, what do I do now? You know, how am I supposed to stay in the light whenever I can't even turn the lights on? And then at one point, you basically get down to where the only thing you have for light is a camera flash. And so you're having to take steps, flash the camera, take steps, flash the camera. Occasionally you flash it and you see something you don't want to see. It's a terrifying game, man. They did a good job on just the first chapter of it. I'm stoked for when the rest of it comes out, which should be out before October supposedly.
Yeah, we'll
they
see.
Stay on schedule.
We'll see. We'll see how it all plays out.
Yeah.
But that being said, Markiplier is going to be playing this game, and let's see what old Marky Moo is got to say. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
That is creepy. Oh, no, don't do that. Oh, don't fall. Oh, that's horrible. Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier, and welcome back to Five Nights at Freddy's. We're back at it again. It's your boy, Marky Moo, and then we got Foxy back there being a creepy dude. Oh, God, you do it.
The eye follows.
I don't like that at all. The audio is probably going to sound a little shit because I'm not in my normal recording room, but just remember...
Sounds pretty good to me.
Shit, so,
It sounds a little echoey, but
even
at least you can hear him okay.
This isn't the fully released version of this game yet. The game has some work to be done, you chubby cheek little fuck. I'm going to punch you in your nose with the biggest of fists. And the lovely Scott Clafon has allowed me to play it a little bit early. I don't know why he thinks I'm special. Whoa. Oh! I wasn't even at the options. Did you move? Who moved? Who moved? Apple shoes. Ooh, subtitles on. Back. If you're ready, I'm ready.
All right, yeah.
Welcome to the Freddy Fazbear Virtual Experience.
Okay.
Use the console in front of you to navigate the menu and pick one of the frightening experiences available. By completing these scenarios, more will become available. You'll see plenty of familiar faces and some new ones as well. So stay a while and have a good time.
No.
And remember, despite the temporary horror you may experience, this is a completely controlled environment.
I don't believe you.
In any real danger.
I don't believe you.
Entertainment not responsible for real danger. Please make a selection from the virtual menu.
Hang on a second here. Hold on, your batukus there. I have no idea if those subtitles were even in frame, if they look good. I'm kind of just praying that they look good, because if they don't look good, then I don't look good. And I always look good. I'm me. Look at these. Look at these bazongas. Look at this bazonga. Bam! You see that shit? Let's take stock.
Fine, Mark. Play the game.
Here. The stage is there. That's when fucko 1, 2, and 3 are gonna come rushing out at me and tackle me in my gob. We got a prize booth over there, which I don't remember seeing. Showtime replay title. Out of order. Do I? Ka-chunk. It don't work.
I wonder why.
Waggling the waggle stick in it, no work.
This is out of work.
My thingy. Let me go back here. Just for testing's sake. I'd hate to get through all this. Oh, what? Wait, what? Wait, what? Whoa, what did I do? Hey!
Welcome to the Freddy Fazbear Virtual Experience. Fazbear Entertainment is excited to join the digital
know why I'm here. I meant to go back to the title because I wanted to change some settings, but
There was only one setting to change.
You know that Fazbear Entertainment has developed something of a bad reputation over the last few decades.
You don't say.
It's true that some stories associated with our name were loosely based on actual events. The majority of them were total fabrications from the mind of a complete lunatic. Lawsuits pending. But with ha ha ha. That's why we have recreated many of these completely fictitious scenarios, lies that you've been fed over the last several years, into a hilarious VR game, in the hopes that we can finally move past these childish ghost stories and develop a new relationship with you, as well as your kids. Don't forget the merch, perfect for birthdays. So sit back and enjoy a few scares.
But hang on, I was just, hi,
We do, however, ask that you agree to a simple waiver before you play.
Grab the tape. Grab the tape, Mark.
Mumbo jumbo and isn't at all based on user experiences thus far or injuries associated with testing. Just touch the button to agree, and then we can jump right into some harmless fun that can't harm you at all in any harmful way. Thank you for playing the Freddy Fazbear Virtual Experience.
Thank you. I'm trying to read. Are they closed? Good. If you agree to the terms of friendly, you may press the button in front of you. If you would like to further reduce the risk of repetitive stress, you may allow these.
I think he got the tape.
Real-world manifestations of digital characters,
Wait.
nightmares, night terrors.
Wait, hold on. What'd you say? What did you say about night terrors and real life manifestations of fictitious characters? Okay. I meant to go. All right, it's fine, I guess. So I just have to. Oh, what the fuck are you? What are you?
What's up, homie?
I don't even know who you are. You're a bunny with purple eyes. Are you the purple bunny guy? Are you the purple bunny? Are you purple eye bunny shirt stabber? What are you gonna do to me? Just tell me now. I don't wanna wait for it. All right. So I don't know what you are. I don't know what the cassette was that I got. Let's go to the prize counter. Boink. Hey.
Hey, cute.
Wow. That's cool. What happened to Bunny? The purple eye bunny. Disappointment. Dated and unoriginal, boring, mild, passable. Lemon Chica bar. Ooh, meat bites.
Yummy.
Fast bar. Do I? Hey, I did it! Hey, there's something up there. Whoa, ball? Do I get ball? Whoa! Yes! Yes! I've never wanted anything more in my life! Shit, my ball. Ball. Yes!
Hey!
Yes! I was excited this before! Yes! Get up! Hello? I got something. I don't know what it was. Ooh, I don't like you. I'm gonna hold on to this. Doink. I still got ball. You're not there. Oh, too bad for me. Night. Whoa. That's so much game. That's too much game. Why is there so much game? What are you even thinking? Grab. What does that button do? Wait, there's a button over here. Sorry, I hit my. Hang on, what is it? Excuse me. Doink. What does that do? Hello? I'm looking for secrets. I'm on the hunt. I'm like the game theorizer. Call me the game thunker. Cause I be thunking about games real hard.
Sure thing, Pathumetric.
Ball.
Pathumetric.
Night one. Let me keep my ball. Fuck! Five Nights at Freddy's. Push buttons. Pull trigger. Alright, what did we say, man? Doink. Oh. Hello?
Oh, hey, look where we are.
Can I actually? Hang on, wait. No, let me. Oh. Hello?
Wow. Oh, Jesus. That's even worse.
Uh-oh. Oh. Don't like it. Ooh. 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 Oh, 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 oh. Wait. Shut up. I gotta go. Wait, why? What? Wait a minute. Wait, oh, wait.
Looks like you're just doing random
Sorry,
shit.
there was a gnat.
The bite, shut up! There we go. Okay, alright, I know about the bite. Alright, everybody hold on to your hats. Cause it's going down. I'm yelling timber! Oh shit. Oh, fuck, what are we, is he there? If I lean out, is he gonna be there? Oh shit, oh fuck, okay. Alright, that's news to me. Turn that, I don't need to see. Oh fuck! Oh shit! Wait, what? I thought did he not? Did he not? Okay, alright, wait, hang on. Okay, he went in the closet. That's good. Stay in the closet. Oh fuck me. Holy fuck me. Oh fuck me.
I know this is gonna be difficult for him because this is a lot more.
A new cut. So we back to headquarters. Wait, wow! Why are you still talking to me, Scott? No! Oh god! What's happening?
I feel like he's doing something on a level that I don't comprehend, but
What?
I feel like he knows what he's doing. It's just so fast, like I don't comprehend it.
Oh shit! Ah, wait a minute! Hi!
Hey, buddy.
Hi! Okay, you're gone. Okay, go far. You, here. Okay, who's anywhere? You should be there, and yet you're not. You're not there. But you should be there. Well, you're not there. So where would, shit. No.
You can hear footsteps.
Okay. Holy fucking no! Holy shit!
Holy fucking no!
No! You there? What?
Close the door.
Shit! Oh, wait, okay. Just a sweet little tooch. Not a big tooch. Sweet tooch. Oh, freaky fuck. Okay, you're on. No, you're there! Oh, fuck! Shit! Okay, are you there? Are you gone? Hello? Hi. Okay, you're gone. Okay, I think. Dude, shit. Okay, just gotta be check you. Thank you. Thank you. Woo! Fucking kill me. I mean, don't kill me. Opposite of kill me. Oh, you're all high.
Fuck you, Chica.
I'm sorry. I meant to make this camera a lot more smooth than it was. How do I? All right. This is okay. Okay. Wait.
Check the stage.
Oh, fuck me. Fucking fuck me. You guys, I can't explain how actually, honest to God, terrifying that shit. Can you? Okay, you're not there. Okay. It's 5 a.m. Fucking you! I see you! Oh, fuck, I see you! Oh my god, I see you! Holy shit!
Hey, he made it. First night. Yay. Look at him. He's just like...
Oh, fuck, I'm in the box. Oh god, game 1, claim your prize. Oh,
Probably a coin.
Don't you sack of shit. Are you serious with this bullshit happening with the... I know what you... Alright, let's do it. Oh. Okay.
You got a candy bar.
That wasn't what I was...
Fudge bear.
Oh.
No.
Delicious. So delicious.
Okay. Continue.
My poor hands and heart. Oh, I don't have a body. I forgot. Okay. All right. Wow, that was really freaking weird. Okay. staring at my beautiful face? I know I'm really pretty. Shall we try it again? Shall we? We shall. We shall, and we shall do. And because I'm brave, and so are you. Okay, here we go. This is happening. All right, we in it to win it this time. Sorry, I'll be a lot less spastic this time. I swear.
I don't believe you.
Yeah, fine. You know what? Hello.
No littering.
Uh-huh. Yeah. No, weird. Right, you're right. Oh shit! Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh god! What
He was already there.
Fuck off! You! Fuck me! Oh fuck! What?
Look to your left. Look to your left, Mark.
What's with the music? Wait, why? Okay, you're there. I know you are. I don't even need to look at you. I'm not gonna look at you. I don't want to look at you. You go away? Okay, you went away, right? Okay, right? You did not go. No, you're just fighting.
I want to be a lot less spastic this time.
We're gone. I don't know. Guess he wasn't gone. I guess, that's silly old me. Not gone. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. But you're not. Are you there? Okay, you're not there. Why are you not there? Go away. Okay, you tooch. You're not there. So you're not there yet. So that's fine. But you're gonna be there. And you. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. I see you. Hello? You not there? Okay, you're not there. Wait, you're not there? Okay, you're not there. Okay. Wait. What? Hello? Hi! Hello? Okay, no need for that. Hi, you're still there? Great, that's good. Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Hey, ho, let's go. Okay, you just went to, I know you. You're at the door. Probably at the door. I don't know, look, close the drawer. Get on the door. Everybody, do the dinosaur! Okay.
I knew he was gonna go there.
Still there? You're not there. Okay, you're good. Okay. Chica's good. I'm good. We're all good. You still there? Hey. Okay. Oh, not there. Wait. Oh, fuck. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck me. Hey. Whoa. Hey. Holy shit.
Curtains closed. Open the door back up, Mark.
Christmas.
Oh, leave that one closed.
Close the door so early. Okay, where are you? Okay, you're there. So you're not. Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh, I'm gonna die for power's sake. Okay, you're not there yet. Oh, fuck. Oh, but you're gone. Okay, you're gone. But you're there. Okay, you're there now. And that's fine. I'm not gonna make it. Oh, fuck, I'm not gonna make it. Oh, shit. Oh, no, wait. Who? Why? No one? Okay, no one. You still there. Go away. Fuck. Shit. Dick. My ass. Okay, here we go. Boink.
Shit, dick, my ass.
You there? You're still there. You there? You're not there. Okay. I think the two-prong approach is the best. Oh, shit. You there? Oh, yeah, you're there. But you're not there yet. I can just look at. Okay, I'm going to close the door.
As soon as you hear the laugh, close the freaking door, Mark. Time is not on your side, Mark.
Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, you're there.
It's actually 5 a.m. according to the clock, I think.
Yeah, but time's not on his side. He's... Oh, no. Here comes Freddy. Here he comes. Get ready for Freddy Fazbear.
Is doing it, and why? Put that out? I will fuck you. I will fuck you up! I got a light! Don't do it!
He did it.
He did it, Mark. He did it. Oh, Mark, you're gonna have a hard time with this one. I can tell, bud. Oh God,
He's sweating.
of course he is, dude. Look at him.
Looks like a good way to lose weight playing that.
Yeah.
It's like, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck.
Well, Mark, what do you think?
Okay, right. That was great. Great game. 11 out of 11. 10 out of 10. Yeah, I'll do more of this definitely.
He's crouching down because he peed on himself.
Yeah, either that or he's emptying his bowels into his shorts.
Yeah.
Like,
Thank you everybody
Yeah,
so much for
exactly.
watching. Hope you enjoyed this. Yeah, I enjoyed it. That's the scariest game I've played in a long time. Okay, so thank you everybody so much for watching. Let me know what you thought down in the comments below. I'll have more Five Nights at Freddy's videos linked in the description, and I'll be playing more of this just as soon as I can find my balls again. So thank you again, and as always, I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!
yeah. Okay, so Mark lost, which honestly I expected because every
the
time
game's
he
kind of
plays,
halfway impossible. So
well, not really. I mean, there's a lot of room for improvement.
I never got past night 2 when I tried to play it.
Really?
Yeah.
It's power management. Power management is your biggest thing.
It wasn't even power management. I never ran out of power. I just always died from something that I had no idea how I was supposed to know about.
Foxy?
It was random things.
Was it the red one?
It was random things. Like I said, it was multiple different things.
Well,
Like I don't think that they give a good enough explanation of how the fuck you're actually supposed to play the game.
You're supposed to look on the The most important cameras are the stage, the main eating floor, and the curtains. You look for the curtains to see if you're gonna get Foxied, because Foxy, if the curtains are starting to open, it means Foxy is gonna do an attack. But if you see the curtains wide open and Foxy isn't there, shut the door on your left. Every time you see that, shut the door on your left. And then there's also Chica. Both Chica and Bonnie have really basic patterns, and with this I could easily hear the footsteps. When you hear the footsteps, that's when you're supposed to shut the doors. And you're also able to see them whenever it's time to handle business. But yeah, still, I mean, we don't have a VR headset, but I'd probably play this. I probably would, being honest.
It's like maybe playing it with headphones on my phone might help me actually be able to get through the levels.
Oh, you play it on your phone?
Yeah.
That's the problem. See, it's meant to be done on PC. We have gnats down here, guys, and they are annoying. Yeah, it's just one thing after another down here. But with Five Nights at Freddy's, the thing to remember is just patterns. You have to do basic pattern recognition. And I will say this: the original Five Nights at Freddy's, I never got past night 6. Night 6, the extra nights. If you beat those, you win the game. And you have to pretty much be perfect on everything. You have to, because during certain levels, during certain times, you have to always close the one on your right, and then check your camera, and then close, and then you see everything coming, and that's when it gets really complicated after that. But yeah, Mark enjoys playing these, so I guess we got enjoyment out of him playing them at least. The laughing at just how spastic he was being there. When he was like, "You still there? Oh, you're still there! Stop it!" And honestly, I've been there with certain video games. I remember the first Condemned when I saw the bear. I'm just like, I hope I don't have to kill. I hope I don't have to face that thing. And then all of a sudden, the bear breaks through the wall, and you're just like, "Oh shit! No! I kept trying to lock the doors behind me, and it just kept breaking through and killing me. And I'm like, "No!"
I think you're talking about Condemned 2.
Oh, it is Condemned 2.
Yeah, there's
Sorry.
no bear in the first one.
Sorry. But I remember the second, sorry. Condemned 2. Condemned 1, the scariest one was the guy in the locker.
That's a pretty good jump scare.
Yeah, because
the part that jump scared me the worst was when a guy came through a drywall and hit me in the side of the head, and I flung my mouse off my desk because it made me jump so high. Yeah.
That happens. So
you can't get much more unexpected than fucking through the damn wall.
Getting Kool-Aided.
Yeah, pretty much.
So yeah, there's a lot of scary games out there, and honestly, Nick's all about the scary games. Especially the good ones like Visage. Actually, I want to do Layers of Fear because...
Okay, tell me in the comments if you want me to play this fucking game on stream. As long as you promise to show up and tell me what I'm doing wrong and how to play it, then I'll play it for you guys. And I'll give it another fair chance.
Okay.
But someone has to show up and actually walk me through what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing because it's not obvious enough in the game what you're supposed to be doing.
That's fair enough. That is fair enough. Anyway, this was a lot of fun. This was Markiplier's Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted Part 1. I don't know if we'll continue this series. I think we got pretty much everything out of Mark that we can for this. So if you all want to see more of this, let us know in the comments below. Feel free to drop us a request on our Discord. The Discord's free. It doesn't cost you anything to be a part of it. And, we're always open to taking suggestions, which this is actually a suggestion off of our Discord. So, hopefully we'll see you all there. And I guess until next time, signing off, I'm Nate.
I'm Nick.
And we will see you all in the next one. Peace out.